Hi everybody, this is episode 82 of the Pentagon Challenge, where we try 90 more minutes to decide if we can qualify for the semi-finals of the Copa Libertadores or not. River Plate, of course, have that 1-0 advantage after their home victory, but the Gigante de Colina, as they're known, Vasco da Gama, of course, we need to get 2 goals at least to qualify for the semi-finals, but we already know that Flamengo and Grêmio are indeed there already, so the odds of playing a Brazilian club have pretty much gone to 50%, and Vasco will try and join them and make sure that River Plate don't get there. I don't know if they've won this competition before. I'm sure they have. Yeah, the 3 times, 1986, 1996 and 2015. And that's put the pressure on us to try and stop that from happening for 4th time. But the one result that's happened since the first leg is a massive 2-1 win against Cruzeiro. I can't underestimate the power of this victory, considering went down by a Joaquin Rickenberg goal inside the first minute and a half. It was just a disaster waiting to happen, but Marcao and Rafael Magalhães stood up and said, no, this is not going to be a terrible season, we're going to do something about it. But credit must also go to Evander, who supplied both those passes that allowed Marcao and Magalhães to score. So that gave us a bit of a boost up the table. We're into 13th, but some of the teams around us have played 4 times and a few others 3 times, so we're pretty positive about how things are going. But yet again, Sao Paulo have lost. We're pretty much going to be naming the same side that lost in the first leg, but Evander will get the starting position this time. And then we have Pedro on the bench this time around. We've let Luis go out on loan. He was just not going to get any game time, so Pai Sandu is taking over the play time for him. But otherwise, everything seems ready to go, and really hope the result goes our way this time. And River Plate have actually lost their most recent league game, so they are struggling, but we failed to make it count at the crucial moment. So they lost to Independiente 3-2 and had players sent off, but it doesn't mean they'll be posing any less of a threat. So after losing at the Gallardo Arena, I think it's called Gallardo Park, it's now time to bring them to the Roberto Dinamite Park Arena, and try and get ourselves into that semi-final where the prizes really do become apparent. And we'll see if their team lineup is similar to what it was just a week ago. Los Millonarios are the favourites, but we'll just try and prevent that. So they've gone with a different formation entirely. They've gone more defensively minded with the 4-1-2-2-1. Will that make it all the difference? We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, we've got Nildo on the field as well for the starting 11, but hopefully Leonardo can redeem himself for the previous disappointment. So let's see, I think, yeah, Bruno Rodriguez was the guy who scored against us previously, and they've gone with the wide players now. So it's going to be wing on wing tension, I'd say. But let's just see if they're looking fit. He's okay. He's not bad. He's not so good. And he's not so good. He's not so good. And then so on and so forth. We definitely marked everybody up this time. But their weak goalkeeper needs to be put under more pressure. The fact that we hit only 3 shots on target in the first leg is unacceptable, and something needs to be done about it. So let's see how we can do. We need to be in control of the first 15 minutes. Don't give away any cheap goals so soon, but let's go out there and go for the revenge. It is a huge gamble playing Leonardo. He's only scored the 1 goal. It was a very important goal, but we just need him to get the experience of these massive games. And Magalhães was needed to overcome Cruzeiro. If we didn't win that game, we would have been in deep trouble. But I've got a very good feeling that something will go our way this game, and we can at least score once and put the back foot onto River Plate. But let's see if they hang on in there and qualify. It is kick-off for River Plate to begin the affair, and that's already a cheap giveaway, but never mind, the highlight will instantly end. So Carlos Matthews already carded. That's a dangerous sign. We can't be getting red cards, and it's not a good start to the game. We're going to have to attack. I want a goal. Leonardo tracking back to collect the loose pass, and Neil Doe's in the box, but Vargas does parry the shot on target, and it does show a little bit of positivity that we're getting forward. But there are two players trying to marshal that defender, but now Rodriguez is in behind. Nen does pull off an interception. Neil Doe won't get there. Martinez is ready for it. Lopez into Martinez, and Rodriguez could make it 2-0. No, thank you, Andrini. That's a delicious save, getting down right where it mattered, but we're not getting the shots like we did in the first leg. Perhaps passing the ball short would work better, but again, it is River Plate getting close, but not quite close enough, and our passing is horrible at the minute, so it's only 63% accuracy, so we're going to have to stop that now. It's enough is enough. We'll stop rowing from positions, but we need to keep going. We're giving away the possession so cheaply. It's a real grievance that I have to insist on the more direct passing, and it's not necessary. There's a good ball into the box, and Marquinhos Cipriano, he scored in a lot of games this season, but none will be better timed than now. Here's a potential interception. No, not quite. And River Plate give the ball away from a throw in. Leonardo didn't want to attack it, but he has to get into the box now for Neil Doe, and he does get there first, but it's over the bar. We might want to keep the ball lower than that. It was just too high for my man Leonardo to get there. Here come River Plate again. There's Soriano, totally unmarked. He does go short, and Lopez and Garcia working together. Soriano unmarked again. This time Ivo was ready for him. Martinez, good save, Andrini. Again, he's getting down straight away. No danger when he is in the correct position. Nen has pulled off a terrible touch, and that was the key moment of the game. River Plate hit the post, and our attacking strategy is not paying off here. We're going to go counter and fluid, but River Plate are doing the better job. We need a goal, and I have to say, demand a little bit more. Here we go with Ivo though. He is taking the responsibility on his own. He's hit the ball brilliantly at least 3 times, gaining several yards, but now it's a counter-attack with the left hand side absent, and Vinicius has cleared the danger. Corner kick given. Martinez, far post, no success. Guyana, Garcia, Lopez, Rodriguez, the away goal is within reach now. River Plate just cannot seem to deliver when the time is correct, and Vasco have been outclassed. There is no two ways about it. We are on the defensive, and we're not getting the goal that we so badly need, and we're already in trouble with all these yellow cards. I have to really think about what we're going to do next. We can't have any reds for definite. We'll just double check how many yellow cards they have, but yeah, it's Neil Doe struggling a little bit, so we'll put him on support. Cipriano again needs to push up. Evander is pretty much bang on, and Leonardo will probably try and be a poacher now, get him a little further forward. Maybe we'll go mixed passing for the second half, and we'll run from positions on its own. Yeah, I'm very stuck for options. We'll use pros on later if we have time. So I'll just say show something else. We're not getting the goal. It's not good enough, I'm afraid. These guys are very vulnerable, but we're not getting in behind, showing the pressure. But either way, I think everybody has responded to my requests, and we're ready to go for the second half. Let's go. We need to get a goal here, guys. Nothing else will do. Give away very quickly, but it is a corner straight away. It's Leonardo to Leandro. Oh, what a big block. I couldn't tell who that might have been, but well done to whoever blocked that for River Plate. Evander has been tackled, and we get a throw in. Matthews into Cipriano. Nice 1-2. Centurion. Oh dear, what was that for, mate? That's careless. We'll pump the ball to the box, maybe give up the possession now. Our passing is looking respectable. I'm going to make a very minor change. Ivo will go into fullback attack. He'll accompany Nildo, who's of course struggling. We'll see how that works out. Let me see that formation now. It's still the same. Van Der's been tripped, and now we're going to go attacking again. Fatatla, I can't pronounce that name. He's come on, and he looks like an attacking player. He is. So time to mark him as quickly as possible. And then my own changes will be coming. Francisco Carlos definitely coming on. And Pedro, is it worth playing him? Yeah, I think it is. He's only 17, but he is a very, very handy player for his age. And perhaps it is the tactical gamble, relying on youngsters to win a huge game for us. Here we go. The two changes are made. It's time to push forward. Come on. This is bad. This is not good. River Plate are defending magnificently now. We have to go pass into space, take more risks as we go overload, and we'll make the final change. We don't deserve anything if we don't score in 180 minutes. I'm all out of ideas. Pro Zone may need to be coming into effect now, but again, I just want to get a little bit more action in. Here we go. It is our corner, but it's not going to work. Pedro, the second last man back. Leandro to Cipriano. Oh, great effort, but the keeper was not too afraid of it. Again, we've only hit 3 shots on target. We have to improve on our first leg performance, and elimination is staring us right in the kisser. Pedro now needs to look up, and he fails to pull off the pass, but Carlos gets it at the second attempt. Ivo's now in a good space. Matthews! Pedro! Oh, he pops up with these gigantic goals, and we're back in the tie. What play by Matthews. We just need to concentrate now. The adrenaline must be pumping, but we just have to avoid River Plate taking a lead that they perhaps deserve, and Nen is there. We've made all our substitutions. I don't think Martinez is only the changes have now been made for River Plate. Now they're extremely upset, and they're getting more chances on goal than they've had in quite some time. We have to be cautious now. We'll stay on counter-attacking mode. Perhaps Ivo should get back now. Yeah, he is responding to the danger. Soriano. Martinez. Oh no, that's offside. That's offside. Oh, we are in trouble now. Ivo, track back. Again, it's okay. Francisco Carlos support. Marquinhos Cipriano support. Evander, you can support. We really have to get back now. We are under the cosh, like River Plate. We're getting a bit overconfident, but now they're completely destroying us, and we have 2 minutes to survive, to get extra time. Just hang on in there. We've got it. Oh, it's gone. Oh no. Oh, it's gone straight to penalties, just like 2 years ago. No extra time. It is penalties immediately, and we don't have dedicated penalty takers on the field. Oh bother, did I not think of that? Oh, I should be reading these blessed rules. Okay, so Van Der goes first. Alexandre, Francisco Carlos. Oh, hang on, stop it. No. Alexandre goes next. Oh no. Leandro and Cipriano, then Matthews, Nen, Pedro up, Ivo, Vinicius, and then the goalkeeper. So did I take off good penalty takers? I don't know. I'll have to find out. Jesus, give me a moment here, guys. I just need to do my research. Okay, so we didn't take off good penalty takers. That fills me with a bit of confidence. We have 2 penalty takers who are better than what we had previously, but they're not particularly high rated, whereas River Plate have 3 above average penalty takers. So my prediction is we'll win 4-3, but again, that is entirely up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen next, so we're going to click confirm, and we got that massive goal. Pedro, whatever happens next, can be extremely proud of himself, and I'm so relieved I haven't sent him out on loan or anything like that, so we can finally declare the penalty shootout underway. Martinez is the first to kick, and he does slot it home very neatly indeed. He's the best penalty taker. Here's Evander, the club legend, putting it in the exact same place, and now it's Guyana. How good is he? He does put it in the same side. He is a satisfactory penalty taker. 2-1 to River Plate. Alexandre, the substitution, comes on next, and he goes to the right of the goalkeeper for 2-2. And now I think this is the moment where River Plate can announce themselves as winners or losers. Andreini saves. How about that? Leandro, he's played all the 90 minutes. He makes it 3-2. And if River Plate failed to score here, then our dreams could come true. Yes, keeper! He's done it again. He dives left, and it's Carlos. What a penalty! What a penalty! He's done it again! And look at those celebrations. Contrast to the FA Cup final and the Rio State Championship final. We weren't celebrating that too much, but that was amazing. One of the best penalties you're likely to see, and it's Francisco Carlos yet again. What heroes coming off the bench. The combined age is 18, 19. Absolutely remarkable. And those players have come up with a huge performance. The last 50 minutes I was imploring them, get that one goal we deserve. And the fourth shot on target was the vital one. Pedro has scored it, and we did win 4-2 instead of 4-3. That's grand as far as I'm concerned. And we get 2 more games to decide if we are truly continental championship worthy or not. But River Plate perhaps deserve to go out. I don't know how these things happen sometimes, but well done to the lads. They get to the semi-final stage at last, and Francisco Carlos is quickly becoming a club icon, having been a youth academy graduate, or no, he was bought from Mackay, so not quite a youth academy graduate, but he's certainly on his way. He's learned his experience in Ukraine, and he's really blossoming into a terrific talent. So I'm going to save the game. I'm going to take a drink and relax, and we'll see who will prevent us from an easy ride into the Copa Libertadores final. Wish me luck, guys. And this is it, everybody. The open draw for the Copa Libertadores semi-final. To get here in my first attempt is excellent, but to dream of winning this tournament, it really has to be made a reality sometime in the future. But congratulations must go to Pachuca. They have made the semi-finals alongside the 3 Brazilian clubs, so a remarkable story could happen for Pachuca, but it all depends on who they draw, and I do not want Flamengo. That's going to be a disaster if we play against them. They'll be hungry to regain this crown that they've lost. So Pachuca get out of the draw first, and who will get those potential underdogs? It is Flamengo, so perhaps it is the best case scenario. Vasco da Gama versus Gremio for a place in the Copa Libertadores final, and we have a good record against Gremio so far in the save. Obviously not all of them belong to me, but we'll just double check now the recent games. We drew with them last season, 1 apiece. Evander got us an equaliser there at the Sao Januario while we still occupied that ground. It obviously must be empty at this stage, so that's fine. The first division, I don't remember playing that game, so perhaps it is likely that we can get a result there. So I can double check if we played Gremio the 2 occasions, but the record is generally very good, and I hope that we can get through. So we have a long time to wait until that one. It's actually not until July that we play them, so I'm delighted with the rest. We can get our heads down, make sure everybody is flying fit, and then we play Gremio straight away again afterwards. So That's just the way it goes sometimes. So just look at last season. Was I in charge for that other Gremio game? I doubt I was. Fluminense, this is my debut here. I'm sure you remember it. Oh no, maybe it's not. Is it the other one? This one. Yeah, it's this one where I made my debut. So Gremio, the 2-0 was up there. And no, I've only played Gremio once, so that's absolutely fine. We can hopefully deliver a big party for our fans, but we have to overcome Gremio. It's still a very, very good team. They came second last year, so they're not going to be pushovers. So we'll just see if we can get the job done. Thank you for watching, and see you later.